känner så här för någon annan än dig. Jag vet det bara life om mig aldrig. Jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life har en hos dig. Jag vet det bara life om mig aldrig. Jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life har en hos dig.
Respect has brought us its ex. Problem. Oh! Lizard!
Turn you on. You can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it. Ooh, baby, I know I turn you on. When my friends pull around and they got the top down on our way, yeah, we're on our way. Turn that music up, you know we don't give a.
Maybe it's 'cause we're young. Got time and we're wasted. Got no plans for the night. I love how you look at me. Feeling low, nothing to lose. Can we say it tonight? 'Cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind. Still by my side, we can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? Start to repeat in my mind. Dancing with you by my side, we can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. We were on top of the world, had time that we wasted. We were young and so dumb. Songs all the time. Can we say it tonight? 'Cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't come back. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind. Hoping you're still by my side. We can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind. Dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. You know that I don't wanna feel this way again. So let's pick up the pieces that we left unsaid. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind. Hoping you're still by my side. We can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind. Dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again.
Just the other day, saw you looking my way. I start to contemplate moments that went to waste. Why you do that? You drop me like who that? And put me through that. But baby, it's useless. I'm living my life. Don't need to remind me, feeling just fine. One of a kind. Who better than I? Oh, Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. I don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my. Got a lot to do. I got a lot to do. I got a lot to do. At the crack of dawn in the dark of night, what I got to do? I'ma make it loud. How I made you scream like a cockatoo. Turn the pussy wet by the shoulder rest. What the cockatoo? What you expect? How I forget these thoughts of you? Don't need no reps, I'm in the jet, gon' fly the coop, fly the coop. Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. Oh, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. I don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my place. Shawty, don't play that game. Just the other day, saw you looking my way. I start to contemplate moments that went to waste. Why you do that? You drop me like who that? And put me through that. Baby, it's useless. I'm living my life. Don't need to remind me, feeling just fine. One of a kind. Who better?
Hey guys, what's up? What's going down? It's your boy Tony Kefai, and we're about to get into the mix right now. It's been a that's just like a semi-long way, okay? Getting into the vibes and getting into the game. So we're about to get going just about now, okay? In a couple of moments, the teams are already getting set. They're getting into the lobby. There was a mixed match between the stream. We had to close the other stream and stuff like that, and then of course the teams didn't get the right codes and everything, but you're right here, we're ready to go. So let's just get things rolling. All right, let's get into the teams right now. As you can see, they're already getting set. We're getting ready for the action. We're getting ready to go. We got a couple of teams on board with us right here today. All right, we got UAE, we got Lag Esports. I'm just gonna go up on Discord and get lobby A's, details into the stream right about now. I'll be editing this later on. Okay, I'll be editing this later on to contain much more details. Anyways, so yeah, how y'all doing? Hope you're enjoying your holidays, because I know I am. I've been having fun, took a little break from streaming, but I'm back with the action, getting ready to go. Today's gonna be wild. You can already see the 20 teams on board who have joined us, and it's lovely to see several different teams on board with us. We got Lag Esports, we got UAE all the way from Mzansi. It's the teams that have participated at the top of their game in Africa. So let's just give them a couple of moments to get into the game. Teams got the codes late, so we'll just pity them. We'll pity them, because they got the codes late and all that stuff. Anyways. Hey. So what's up? There you have it. There you have the teams who are getting ready to big boo. You know what it is. All right. So let's just give them a couple of minutes, and they'll be ready. We already got about 25 teams that are on board with us right here, and we're getting ready and getting set to go. In the meantime, let's just have a convo, okay? If you do like what you're seeing so far, guys, I'm super close to getting monetized. Why I can't begin to beg you people for money? For ego. Oh. All right, so do make sure you hit that subscribe and hit that like. Leave a comment, not just in the live chat, but leave a comment in the comment section and just say things like, hey, for the algorithm. Okay, you can just say for the algorithm so that we can push it up as much as possible. Not just for me, but for you and for everyone, and for your best teams to get seen out there in the world. Okay, so do remember to hit that like, hit that put up that comment, and just tell us about your favorite teams. All right, so let's get into the game. Who are you guys going to be supporting today? Who do you guys think is going to take this one home? Is it going to be the guys from UAE? Is it going to be Lag Esports? Are we going to see new boys coming on board with us? There's a couple of teams who are, sort of like, I'm not going to call them new, but we do have Kingsmen. I haven't seen that name before. But their attack actually does look good. They're sitting in slot 5. That's them right there with Chief and Co. We do have Neffex sitting in slot 6. We have the guys from Insidious. We've seen them, several different competitions. They're also another tough team. We got Vibe Gaming, we got Search and Destroy, we got Dark Ninjas, we got TP. So this lobby is filled with a lot of teams who do have, the experience. We got iStyle Girls, and we do know how powerful they can be. We got Spartans, we got African Legends, we got Momzy, who does look like a new team, or probably just a team that's changed the name. We got Nova Monsters. So I'd be curious to see who actually does take this one home. If I didn't mention your team, please don't vex. We also got Sincerity Esports coming all the way from the Zanzi, who are going to be battling out here as well. So let's get to see who's going to take this one home. Let's give them a couple of minutes to get filled up. As you can see, we got 30. Well, you can't see actually. So let me just switch it up to there. We got 32 teams on board with us. So let's just give them a couple of moments to get into the game right here. Alright, that's adjusted so that you can see all of the details at that top right there. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yep. Fine.
gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget ya. Yeah, I wanna do it all again, so I keep pushing rewind. Hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. Or don't you wanna?
All right, guys. Yeah, we're getting ready to go. We're getting set and ready. How y'all guys doing? Welcome to the game so far. We're going to just take a look at that map right there and see where the several teams are landing. You can see that that flight part is going all the way from Severny to the military base. And this is what it is. This is exactly what you do expect from teams right here. As you can see, several different teams are already heading all the way to Yasnaya right there. They're pretty much just spacing out and going towards the several different zones. So let's just keep our sights onto that team that's heading towards Yasnaya right here. All right, we do see Hill. What team is Hill? I want to know, like, by their slot number. That's probably the way I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay, so Team Hill is number 8. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Zero, Official Vibe Gaming as well. All right. Does look like Big Bookbo has already started somewhere. Somewhere it's already beginning to happen. Someone has already been taken down. It does look like it was Speedometer who was taken out by Boyka right there from SP. SP, I do believe, is the Spartans. Yes, they are the Spartans. You used to know them as Foul Play. They used to be that team known as Foul Play. I do believe Insidious Traitor is the former and the popular traitor that we do know. The one and only, the popular, the guy, Traitor. OP Traitor. From back in the Rogue Gods days, ooh la la, we do see some shotguns going down from TP as well. It does look like African Legends and TP are already in a fight of their own. Let's just look for them. Let's go on ground with them. Ooh, it does look like they're trying to get a revive right there onto Sauce Boy. One of the players from TP has already been taken down, but Epic isn't. Oh, okay, it does look like he gets into a vehicle. Pretty much maybe might be going to join that fight, but he's just around Madara. Madara is on that road, jumps back into the building, but he's all about going to help his teammates and joining them in that fight as he does get into that position right there. As you can see, ooh, Steroids up against Inspector. Let's take a look at what Inspector is saying. As he does retreat a bit, Steroids go to the shot, but oh la la! Steroids does get a knock onto Inspector, gets a lobby, takes him down. Whew. Alright. These guys are not coming to play. One of the players from UAE is already down. You can see that a couple of teams around here. It is Big Bobo at every single corner, but TP is not here to play. These teams are not joking. They're pretty much heading up to Madara's position right now. As you can see, they're on that hunt. And this UAE is one of those teams that everyone's expecting to really do well, to really be spectacular. I can see several guys already on the stream right there. I can see K9, I see EC, I see Benny. I see all of you guys, so thank you for joining. Holly as well. I see Mentor 4KT. Mentor say fire when you do hair transplants. Hey, which was hair transplant? I'm not that old, motherfucker. What do you mean when I do hair transplant? What's wrong with you? I'm that old. Ooh, the nade. Oh my God, Madara gets a knock. Woo. Okay. Okay. These guys are about to just go violent. Like you see. That's what I love about like games like this, where everyone's just coming on board to have fun because there's no pressure, there's nothing. It's all about fun. Let's get ready. Let's get to fighting and all of that. Like when there's no pressure, right? You can just play your game as much as you can, and that's what the holiday special is all about. It's like just come in here, just freestyle, have your fun, and do your thing. You understand what I'm saying? Just do your thing. Well, it's not really a fun room because there's like a small prize pool, but still, it's just all about fun. It's all about fun. Just showcase what you can do. But you can see the guys from UAE are fighting back as Sahil does get another knock right there. Right there, they're pulling up, trying as much as possible to fight. They've taken down two guys from there, or they've taken out one or two guys. Madara pulling up onto that building, trying to provide the support for his team. You can see Levy is also making that move. Sahil popping in those nades, and this is where things begin to get interesting. Right here, you can see Madara providing the support from behind. All of the players from AFL are in that building, trying to let her loose. They've already taken out one player right there. Oh, well, they didn't take out one player. It was actually a player from TP Steroids who took out one player, and I do believe they got out of the building. But Sahil does get another knock right there onto Sauce Boy. If they do send out a nade onto that position, it might just change things, and that's exactly what they do. The molly goes in, but goes into the position where Prophet is at. And Madara can now begin to change things. One more knock can turn things around, but Venom is pretty much just holding things up right there. But you can see Levy just heading into that building right there. And they're pretty much just surrounding the building. It's about to go down. Ooh, but Venom comes in. Venom does get one knock, goes back up. And this is where things begin to get interesting, but Venom goes down. Woo! Madara trying to put in the work. It's just Madara left. Madara gets another knock. Woo! What is this man doing? Oh, it was so close. But AFL able to fight back. They're able to hold it down and come back into that game. At some point, it looked like the guys from UAE were going to take this one, but AFL takes them down, and they have taken out the guys who we did expect to be number one in this lobby, right? UAE are the guys who were expecting to bust things out, to take things home, but they got taken out right there. GG's to them. They went out of this game, but Sahil got 2 kills to himself. So it was a GG's for him as well. We can now look for other teams and see where several different teams are located right now. I'm looking at the map on another phone, and I couldn't add it to my game today, but I'll try and see if I can do that, some other day. By the way, just a quick announcement. Crowns is going to be joining us. Crowns is going to be joining us on board. I didn't mention Melik. Sorry about that. But Crowns is going to be joining us on board tomorrow and some days, so he's going to be streaming. Crowns is back, by the way, so just putting that out there, all right, for a lot of people who are curious to see Crowns, OP Crowns, joining us on stream. Anyways, let's get back into the game. Let's take a look at where several different teams are and see if we're going to have any action coming down. Again, UAE being that first team to get eliminated, and the other team that we're expected to see do extremely well. So we're curious to see how they do play it out in the coming games and how they do battle it out. I do see several different teams rotating into that zone right now. You can see that zone shifting all the way towards, Georgiapol Ruins right there, shooting range around that region where Vibe Gaming is already seated down. They've already got a central position right here. You can see several different teams will be looking to get that rotation into that spot. So far, what do you guys think? Who do you guys think is going to take this one home now that UAE has been taken home? Now that UAE has been taken out of the game. Whew. My goodness. My. Ooh la la, ooh la la. Alright, guys, if you just joined the stream, do remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe. I'm just laughing at one of the comments I saw again. I mean, I've mentioned it, but Beto said, when did I do a transplant? Oh my god. I guess there was a time when I was really stressed out. I guess so. I guess like you get like, you know, your hairline receding when, you know, you're stressed out. I guess maybe there were times when that happened, or maybe growing my hair makes it better. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, that's a good compliment, I guess. That's a compliment, I guess. So yeah. Whew. All right. They give us some early action, UAE. I'm not seeing Sincerity in this game, by the way. They're in this lobby, but I don't see them in this game. I haven't seen them. I'm paying attention. Maybe they couldn't get into the game. That is true. Okay, I do see the Ice Ladies right here. Alright, that zone shifting again, as you can see. Ooh. Wait. We got some chaos coming down from here. Alright, it is Hill versus the Kingsmen. Does look like they're taking out a couple of players from the Kingsmen already. Taking out 2 of those players while they were pretty much just trying to get that rotations on. So Chief and Death Fury are pretty much getting that escape from that position while Hill putting in the work right there. So Hill Daddy, I'm seeing Fenny in Hill. So it might be a new team or an old team. But I do know Fenny is one of those OP players. Okay, let's go. So right here on ground, we got SP. We got one of the players from Kingsmen still here. And we also got the guys from Neffex. Whew. We got Neffex on board. Neffex is Neffex, by the way. That's their name, just in case you guys don't know that. Someone says this some fire guy, some be true. Alright, so taking a look at it right now, we do see this is just the teams that are left in the game. UAE has been taken out. They were taken out by AFL, which is a lovely fight. They're one of the best teams right here. Pretty much you could call them a tier 1 team. They've played in PMCO Africa, so I'm hoping to see them bounce back in the next game because they're an amazing team. One of the players from TP did take out Inspector early on. It was Steroids who took out Inspector, and then the rest of the 3 players battled it out with AFL, but it did come out on top right down to the last man. So taking a look at it right now, you can see the guys from the Spartans just pretty much driving around the region where you do see, but man, this is a brave one coming in from Cairo as he just pulls up to this building like Benedict and about to get going. Woo! Alright, let's see. Woo! Neffex in trouble. Oh, Cairo, that's another one. Woo! These guys are not joking back here. They've taken out 2 players from Neffex. Psycho is pretty much alone back here. He's showing up the sending in the nades right there. But they're sending to his location as well. Cairo has been putting in the work for his team, for the Spartans. Ooh, he's down to 1 HP. He's got to be careful. The nade's just really close to his region. His health is low. He's pretty much getting revived right there. Can he survive this onslaught? As they're trying to pull up to his position up that building. You can see Cairo and his teammate, they pull up right there with a drop shot. And they take him down. Down, boys. Down to Krish. And Krish was just looking helplessly as his teammate was taken out. He couldn't really do much right there. Is he just going to play silent man and just get out of that position? So be curious to see how this one does play out. Whew. But teams are getting ready to go. Just look at that push coming in from the Spartans and sending him some shots. But Boyka is there and another angle to provide him the support. There's still Cairo who's sitting down in that building. Sends that nade! Oh my goodness! What a way to take him out of the game. Let's turn our sights now onto Esports, who have currently taken out Vibe Gaming from the game. The guys from Vibe Gaming have been taken out by Esports, and this is what you do hope to see. It has been violence upon violence at every single corner. I wish I could show 2 screens, but I couldn't. It's just what it is. But let's get it cracking and let's get going. Whew. Whew. Let me take a look at some of your comments. Hey guys, if you're watching the stream and you're not commenting, because all the guys who are commenting are obviously subscribers, but do remember to hit that like. Let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. Yeah. Let's get it up. If you're just joining the stream, thanks Sfexy for joining the stream. I see you guys. I see you. If you're just watching the stream, remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe. It has been fun. We're getting into that moment. You see, all these guys are not joking. They're not playing. They are now getting into that zone. Let's take a look at Insidious, one of my favorite teams. They've lost one of their members early on, but now they got to rotate into that zone. They got to move. Look at the Kingsmen. They're pretty much just laying low. They've lost 2 players so far. But now Hale and Insidious might get into a fight, as I do see Traitor and Pika Boy not too far away from Daddy, but he does look like he spotted them, moved out of position, getting into a safer spot while he does try to get those rotations in. They might still be getting into a whole lot of trouble right here as they do make their way into that zone. I'm going to turn my sights onto the ladies from Eyes, who do see a couple of players just rotating around them. It is Insidious just in front of them as they do make their way into that zone. So we might be seeing some chaos happening. We might be seeing some chaos happening between any one of these teams. You got Hale, who's got a couple of teams around them as well, looking to make it into that zone. But I did love that push coming in from the Spartans. Like if you're going to call yourself Spartans, that's the way you got to push. That's the way you got to go for the fights. That's the way you got to make it happen. I love the way I saw Cairo and the rest of his team just going to that. I do see Anonym up against Hale Daddy, but Daddy puts her down. Is that your daddy? Is he your daddy? look at this. Daddy and baby boy are pulling up on the ladies. You got Melik, Salma, and Hera to provide support until Anonim. Might they be able to get that revive? But Dad is looking to get that finish right there. He's so focused on that finish. He does finally get that finish. Loses a couple of HP along the way. But the rest of the players from Ice are not going to be getting that push. They're sending on them nades. It's not able to get close. They're pretty much keeping the guys from Hill at this particular point in time. And this is where the action is happening. This is where it's going down between these teams. Hill's pretty much just holding it out right now. They're going to pop on the smoke, so it does look like we're going to be having a push coming down between the two guys. So let's go. Someone says, now classics be this now. Mad, mad, mad. Ah, this one, no cover, it's teammates. Alright, Melik does get a knock onto one of the players from Hale. And they got to get into that zone right now. They got to get into that spot. Not sure what's up right now. But they're finding it really hard to get spots for themselves. K9 is asking any 1v4 yet? I'm not sure. I mean, I think we saw a 1v2. But maybe not a 1v4. I know people love to see 1v4s. I love 1v4s because I like the most interesting thing. But it takes a whole lot of skill to pull that off. You know, because you got to maintain your health while getting the knocks as well. So sometimes, you know, are you going to be able to heal off just in time? But you can see that zone shifting right now is where things now begin to get dangerous. Like Esports is pretty much just holding it down in that center right there. We do see the Kingsmen not too far away from Insidious as well. They're taking out some shots directly from each other. Oof. Lord Kratos. Lord Kratos. Ooh. This is where things now begin to get interesting. It's everyone's got to pick up their load, get into that zone, get into that space. And this is where it gets really dangerous, really dangerous. Because this is where several teams now begin to meet each other. You can see Chief getting taken down right there by Traitor. Traitor being absolutely wicked. I feel like, personally, I feel like Traitor is one of those players that's like, he's pretty much like one of the best players in the African community. But like, he's just never been, like, he just hasn't shined like up to his potential yet. I feel like he can be one of the best of the best of the best of the best. Like he's done well in competitions, like in previous MPOs or whatever. But I feel like there's so much more to come from Traitor. I'm a big fan, so we'll see. All right, so the guys from Hill pull up onto this position. It's about to let loose. You can see baby boy, you know, trying to get another knock right there onto the ladies from Ice. But Ice is really trying to hold it down as Hera is putting in the work. Does get a knock, but gets taken down right there by baby boy. And it is amazing that the players from Hill have sort of found a way to stay alive in this one. Let's turn our sights onto DN, who came into this game as a 3-man team. They've got themselves about 3 kills. The ladies from Ice have just one player left, who is Salma. He's got to make it on the way into that zone right there. I do see like Esports getting into a fight as well. Several teams all around them. They haven't gotten into that zone, so they're just taking on shots. But ooh la la, just take a look at that. Gonna lie down for that accuracy. Missing shots, connecting some. Woo, that's so close. Been able to get that finish onto DT Storm. So ALLOCATION Esports pretty much just holding it down right here. You can see the Spartans trying to find their spot in that zone right here, but they're also chilling with DT Lucy Stark. They got to find a way in. Let's take a look at that zone right here. Several different teams are just fighting it out, but let me take a look at Search and Destroy versus ALLOCATION Esports. As they are pulling up into this position, one of the players from LAG has already been taken down, but you do have LAG 0, who is still in that one. ALLOCATION Esports have got themselves 4 kills so far. Hale is chilling with 5 kills. Oof. But Hale is in some trouble of their own as they do. Alright, African Legends trying to make their way into that zone. Do get taken down. Ooh, just take a look at that. Take a look at how 1-9 does take him down, but Search and Destroy decided to make their moves as well. ALLOCATION Esports losing one player right there. It's now down to them to sort of make that move or get into that zone. Deciding to get into that zone, but can they do it just in time? It's a really tight corner. Oof, really tough one for 1-9. He's got to heal up. Can he heal up just in time? Just in time. He's able to get that heal. Get into that zone. Search and Destroy. SP still doing well for themselves. They've got themselves a spot within that zone. Several different teams around them. Just take a look at how open the zone is. It's really tough times for them. Ooh, send some shots all the way onto the Dark Ninjas. So no one who has a spot in that zone. Just taking a look at it. It is just ALLOCATION Esports who have got themselves a spot within that zone. Storm is in the charts. I see you right there, Storm. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for being here. I can't wait to see you guys perform and entirely give us the vibes, because you know, if 4KT is playing, you do expect to see violence. Whether they win or they lose, it's always a great spectacle to watch them play. All right, so taking a look at this right here, you do have 5 teams remaining. It is ALLOCATION Esports. It is the Spartans, who have been doing so well so far today. All right, what do you guys think about the performance from Spartans? But ALLOCATION Esports is doing really well. I feel like the game is either UAE in this lobby or ALLOCATION Esports or Sincerity. For me, like, those are the teams that are really going to perform really well. But these other guys have stepped it up. I do love the fact that you know, AFL was able to do really well, but Gani getting another knock right there. ALLOCATION Esports currently sitting down on 10 kills, so win or lose, they've gotten themselves a whole lot of kills so far. You can see the player from DT was the last player. Lucy Stark is still fighting it out in this one. He's all the way in that zone. He's got a couple of teams just in front of him. He's got to make it in, as well as Heal himself is really low, but he does get taken out by Gamer. This is where things now begin to get dangerous. SP, the Spartans are down to just the one player. And Gamer as well is another last player. So it seems like everyone is in this region. Wow. All right, so Gamer coming right down here, but that jump shot coming in from Baby Boy. Hell, doing really well for themselves. I mean, they're doing really good. They might be able to get this revive and pull out something from this game as well. They found a way to fight it up all the way into 3rd position. And this is where things now begin to get crazy. It is Hale versus Spartans. and Lag Esports. And I do say this top 3 is well deserved because all across this game they have given us the action. They have given us the vibes throughout, and it will be lovely to see who finally does take it home. But it is looking like it will be well deserved if it's any one of these teams, if it's any one of them. But Lag Esports does have the upper hand and the advantage as they are currently sitting down with 3 players right here. So let's see how they do in this particular one. If Boyka, who is the one player, can get a knock onto one of the players from Lag Esports, then he may be able to open up the game against them. So I'm curious to see how this one does play out. If they do not spot him first, you do see 1-9, who has been an aggressive player throughout this game, just chilling right next to that vehicle. He does have some cover, while Boyka doesn't. You can see Baby trying to make his way into that zone, as well as Hail 007. Ooh, but 007 does get taken down and sent back into that lobby. So they've been able to take him out. They can out on the sides onto Boyka. They're not sure of his position, but a nade could totally change things around as he does get a knock. Ooh. Look at this, look at this. Oh, that was close. That was close. Okay, I thought he was going to get the second knock and have time to heal. But Lag Esports does seal that game up all the way down from the first to the third team. Well deserved. As you can see, they all got themselves a whole bunch of kills. I'm not even sure who's going to take this one home at the end of the day. But when the tables are done and decided, they're not going to come out immediately. But sometime during the day, during the night, they're going to come out. But we'll be able to see who is, leading up on that leaderboard from maybe the next competitions that we host. We'll be able to go back to our normal style, calculating scores pretty much immediately. But yeah, Lag Esports finishing that one right there with 14 kills, if my mathematics is serving me right. Coming down in second place, you got the Spartans finishing with 12 kills, and if my maths is doing me right, Hail Esports sitting down with 9 kills. All right, you got Dark Ninjas, who came into this game with 3 players, finishing with 5 kills. You got DT with 3 kills in 5th place. You got Search and Destroy with none. You got Hab with 2 kills. You got Ice Style with none. You got AFL, who had like an incredible, battle up against the guys from UAE, who we expect to really do well in the lobby. Going out in 9th place. We got Insidious with 1. We got TP with 1 kill. We got the Kingsmen with none. We got Vibe Gaming with none. We got Neffex with none. And we got UAE with 2 kills. All right. Great one coming in from these players. We'll be going into a quick break. Not more than 5 minutes, although it's going to show 10 minutes, but don't go anywhere. It's just going to be about 5 minutes. We'll be right back to chill with you guys. I hope you guys have had fun. I hope it's been cool. All right. Do remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe and go to the comment. I beg, just help me do this one. Just go to the comment section and just type for the algo. Okay, maybe for the algorithm or whatever it is, just to get things going, just to get the stream to go out there. Okay. All right, so we'll be right back in a couple of moments, not more than 5 minutes or 10 max, okay? I'm going to put a timer of 10 minutes, but we may be back before then, and we'll see you in the second game. We have 4 games today, so don't go nowhere. We're going to see UAE come back and bust the lobby, and we're going to see Lag Esports or Sincerity come in and totally run things down. I'll see you in a couple of moments.
Maybe it's 'cause we're young, got time and we're wasted, got no plans for the night. I love how you look at me, feeling low, nothing to lose. Can we stay here tonight? 'Cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. We were on top of the world, had time that we wasted. We were young and so dumb. I knew that you were the one. Played our songs all the time. Can we stay here tonight? 'Cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't come back. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. You know that I don't wanna feel this way again. So let's pick up the pieces that we left unsaid. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again.
Just the other day, saw you looking my way. I start to contemplate moments that went to waste. Why you do that? You drop me like who that? And put me through that. But baby, it's useless. I'm living my life. Don't need you in mine. Me feeling just fine. One of a kind. Who better than I? Oh. Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I'll be okay. Don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my. Got a lot to do, I got a lot to do, I got a lot to do. At the crack of dawn in the dark of night, what I got to do? I'ma make it loud, how I made you scream like a cockatoo. Turn the pussy wet by the shoulder rest, what the cock'll do. What you expect, how I forget these thoughts of you. Don't need no reps, I'm in the jet, gon' fly the coop, fly the coop. Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I'll be okay. Oh, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I'll be okay. Don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my place. Shawty, don't play that game. Just the other day, saw you looking my way. I start to contemplate moments that went to waste. Why you do that? You drop me like who that? And put me through that. Oh, baby, it's useless. I'm living my life. Don't need you in mind. Me feeling just fine. One of a kind. Who better than I? Oh. Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. I don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my. Got a lot to do. I got a lot to do. I got a lot to do. At the crack of dawn in the dark of night, what I got to do? I'ma make it loud. How I made you scream like a cockatoo. Turn the party way, about to show the rest what the boy can do. What you expect? How I forget these thoughts of you. Don't need no reps, I'm in the jet, gon' fly the coop, fly the coop. Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. Don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. Don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my place.
Alright guys, the teams are already getting back into the game. The last game was played without aim assist, and it was a test. It was actually a test to see if people would like it. We've switched it back now. We switched on the aim assist, but we'll get feedback from a lot of players to see if they prefer a game without the aim assist. I do feel like it's more fun to watch. Personally, feel like there's something about a game that I watch without aim assist. It feels like players are neffed a little bit. I don't know about you, but that's how it feels like for me. But yeah, let's see how the next game goes, and see if Lag Esports is going to take this one home again, or we're going to see UAE, as you can see right there, taking it back. Alright, let's give them a couple of moments, and we'll be getting into that game. We just got a couple of teams, we're waiting for to join the lobby, and we'll be ready to go for our second game of the night. Let me check my battery. Oh, I got 40%, so I think it's time for me to plug in my charger. Yeah, I don't have up.
Känna så här för någon annan än det. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Jag vet det bara live om igen och jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara live om igen och stay with me please. Jag vet det bara live om igen och jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara live om igen och stay with me please. Du lägger till, du är där för mig. Jag svär mitt liv, kretsar runt dig baby. Du bär på mina bebek så att när jag visionerar vår framtid. Låt mig hålla dig baby, hey, yeah, yeah. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Jag vet det bara live om mig. Aldrig, jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara live om igen och stay with me. Jag vet det bara live om mig. Aldrig, jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara live om igen och stay with me.
we're about to get going. We're about to start. I do see Sincerity. They do have just 2 players in the game. So let's see if we can give them just a few secs. Okay, my charger is charging now. So yeah, we are ready. We're ready. We're set. Take a look at it. 40%. I do expect to see it go up. Alright, Sincerity is probably going to be getting into this game with a 2-man team. So we're getting ready to go. We're ready to go. We're ready to launch. Woohoo! Oh yeah, music goes off. Alright, it's time for the music to go down, to lay low. We're getting into a Miramar game. Who do you guys think is going to take this one home? Who's going to have a blast? Can you imagine that the iPad 2020 does not have HD Extreme? I found that out today. And I was pissed. I was pissed off. I was very, very pissed off. I had the 2021, but at the time 2021 was not optimized, so I sold it. I might just get it again, since this one doesn't have HD Extreme, and it's, yeah, it might not look as good. And they've optimized that new one. Ew, PUBG. Why did they optimize it late? Like, it actually took them time to optimize it. I don't know why. Anyways, I don't know why they removed my HD Extreme. I'd love to give like better quality, but the frame rates will be bad. All right, so looking at the map right now, you can see that flight map all the way from the region around Minas del Sur to Campo Militar. I hope I pronounced that well, because I almost bit my tongue just now. Wanting to form Oyibo. We're ready to go. We're ready to get things rocking. That first game, if you're just joining us, was won. Oh, sorry, I know you anything again. I feel. I think say this thing don't freeze. Alright, so let's take a look at the map right here. See where several different teams are landing. It does look like Lag Esports is going to be giving us some early Momo action as they're pretty much heading towards Power Grid with the guys from Kingsmen, Ducey, Levi, and Co. just landing right next to them. So let me just take a look at Gani, who's right next to Levi. And they're getting ready to pop some shots right there. He pretty much is just turning his back on him, going away from that position, trying to get a better spot. It does look like he's retreating all the way onto his teammates. I'm not sure who he's with. It does look like it is Zero, who is on the other side with the Kingsmen. They might just turn their sights onto him. There's also one other player who is behind of Zero. But Zero right now is just rocking that shotgun and sniper rifle. There's a player who might be able to turn his sights onto him and take him out. Woo! He took out one! He took out one at least. So where his teammates, they got to provide that support. Alright, you can see 1-9 coming into this one. What they do, they get another knock right there. And it's down to just Dead Fury. Ooh. Ooh la la, ooh la la. Ooh, look at that. Oh my god, that is really savage. Zero just finishing them off with the sniper rifle. My goodness. So savage. Alright, Death Fury does manage to get a knock right there, but not able to get that finish. As like Esports get themselves 4 kills in this one. Maybe what came to was power greed, but like Esports proving that they're superior and taking out the guys from Kingsmen. So we do have the first team now, Kingsmen, who have been taken out of the game. Let's turn our sights onto ice. Does look like they're not too far away from another team. It is Vibe Gaming. They're actually not that close. Sometimes it can look like it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright. Oof. Who is going to win this one? I mean, I would have put my money on Sincerity, but they came into this game with a 2-man squad. So we're going to need something special from them if they're going to bounce into winning this game. We got Rogue Baby and Con for you. Let's see who takes this one home. Alright, Vibe Gaming and AFL seem to be going against each other. Turn my sights onto Vibe Gaming. AFL was that team that took out UAE in the last game. So they're not pushover. They're definitely not a team to toy around with. But they've lost one player in this one, as they have lost dollars. Prophet is on the move. He's going left and right. They've got Venom. They got AJ. 3 of them. AJ battling it out, but he does get taken down. It's now down to just Venom. Venom cleans held down to pretty much what is maybe 10% HP. Red Dot is pretty much getting revived at this particular point in time, so Vibe Gaming just holding back. You can see on the kill feed UAE catching up on. Ooh, but Venom does get another knock right there. And it does look like this time around he's not holding back. He does get the finish. And Venom and Prophet are trying as much as possible to hold back the guys from Vibe Gaming. One nade might be able to turn this around. Can he send the nade into that position and knock out one of those players? But yes, that's exactly what he does. Now they'll be looking to pull in to that position and sending out them nades into the building. Woo. But Red Dot is fighting as hard as he can. Venom not able to provide that support in time, but woo, Vibe Gaming winning that particular fight down to the 1 player left, which is Iceman, and now he will be able to revive his teammates Red Dot and Kenny, as they might still have some hope in this game. Sincerity did lose 1 player all the way to UAE while this fight was going on. It does look like they were trying to make some moves. Rogue Baby, remember, they came in as a 2-man squad, and Con44 is probably just taking a look at SB. Just got to be careful. This is another aggressive team. They got themselves a whole lot of kills in the last game. It is what it is. No Depression says fire to OP. Thanks for being on board with us. Thanks for joining us. I'm also excited to tell you guys that you know, Crowns is going to be streaming some games. Some games are going to co-stream. Some games he's going to be, you know, actually streaming. So I would have the privilege, or you know, the opportunity to just sit back, relax, and just watch and enjoy, just like you guys. Because actually, to be honest, I love to sometimes just sit back, relax, and just watch. Like, watch. You know, just watch other people stream, just watch other people talk. Like, it's a lot of fun for me. Like, most of the time, I'll just like put it up on my TV, hold my phone and comment to my phone, and it's up on my TV, and I'm just sitting back, just relaxing and just watching the game. So yeah, I also want to be part of the viewers. But anyways, just taking a look at it right now, we do see the ladies on ice, not too far away from Dark Ninjas. Dark Ninjas, I'm not sure they had such a... Well, they finished in 4th place in the last game, I do believe, if my memory serves me right. Alright, so who do you think is going to finish? So I would definitely love to see a fight coming down between Lag Esports and UAE. Because I feel like that's like 2 powerhouses coming up against each other. Just to see if that actually does happen. And if the 2 of them do get to battle. Vibe Gaming is also not too far away from the ladies as well, right here. So we might see a fight coming down between Ice and Vibe Gaming. Let me just use the other phone to take a look at this. Ooh la la la. Let's see, is this thing charging? Oh, it's slow, but it's charging. Using the power bank, so. Oof. So man, it has been. I'm not even gonna lie. When we first of all decided to launch the holiday special, I was expecting to see like maybe 1, 2, 3 teams. T1 teams, but at the end of the day, it was like a whole lot of teams, a whole lot of T1 teams, and that was a surprising thing. Like it does seem like a lot of people just want to have fun and you just wanna just play the game. So do let me know. Do leave feedback for a lot of the Vertigo staff. If you guys want to play without aim assist, because it does seem like no aim assist. I know I like put up on my Instagram. Okay, I put up on my Instagram that laughing at people who play without aim assist and a lobby that has aim assist. But still, if you guys prefer to play without aim assist, like everybody, do just let us know. Leave that feedback for us, and yeah, we might be looking to create future tournaments without aim assist, at least to prepare you guys for what is the standard, for what is. I mean, if PMCO is going to play without aim assist, if all these competitions are going to be without aim assist, then you might as well start preparing right now. We might as well start to make things, make it the standard. And I do believe, competitions like COC, of course, like scripted competitions could begin to do stuff like that, as well as Vertigo in our own small capacity, and just make it fun for everybody. I guess if we do make it a standard, then it might make it cool. Yeah. I'd just like to say a big thank you, a big huge thank you to everyone who has joined us on board, but especially to the guys from Scripted Mamba who shared the stream. Say a big thank you to Crowns, a big thank you to Jesse who has been supporting throughout, a big thank you of course to all of the Vertigo staff who have been putting in the hard work throughout the entire competition. It has been great, it has been amazing, and we're still getting things going. Alright, moving on to the next spot right here. You do see that zone shifting. This is where things now begin to get crazy and interesting. You always have those moments within the map where everything is just a little bit quiet, but yeah, Let's go. All right, the violence beginning to ensue as you do see Kenny taking on some shots right here. I think he is trying to locate a good spot, but taking on some shots right there from Lag Esports as they took him down to pretty much what is 1 HP. Oof. I'm gonna turn my sights onto Lag Esports. As the Ice Ladies are pretty much just rotating around them. You know, they might just pull up onto their position. I mean, they might be that crazy. UAE is outside the zone. They haven't rotated in yet. All right. I'm back. Sorry for that quick break. I forgot to remove the map. All right, it does look like Laggy Sports have gotten themselves 4 kills. I'm not sure who they took out, but it may just have been AFL. May just have been AFL. Oh my god. God. Well. Oh, I see. All right, so I've just been told that PMCO is not without aim assist. It's just PMPL. All right, I've just been told. Probably being educated. Thanks, Mamba, for that education. I pretty much don't know all of these things, but I have been educated. I probably should watch more PMPL and PMCO on esports PUBG. I probably should do that. So someone says playing without aim assist is no fun, bro. All right. So it's down to you guys. It's down to what you guys want. It's down to what you guys think is fun. It's down to what you guys think is amazing. So if playing without aim assist is if playing without aim assist is what you want, then fine. There we go. If playing with aim assist is what you want, then fine. Here we go. All right. So Inspector, pretty much with the last player from Sincerity, he does get some support so that at least this time around he does not get lobbied, though. Doesn't get taken. They're throwing in them nades onto that spot where Con44 is at. Let's just check out Con44 right now. Ooh, Con44 does get taken out by Sahil. Quick question though. Oh, I'm pretty sorry if my breathing is disturbing. I have like a cold. Is my breathing disturbing? I'm sorry, Reptide, if that is happening. If my breathing is disturbing anybody, I'm sorry. But okay. Whew. Sorry about that. Anyways. Like, it does look like Search and Destroy is in a fight. They're down to just 2 players. It is X-Baby. X-Baby up against Hill. Does look like Jupiter might be in some trouble. He's trying to get on them hills. To go provide some support. He did run away from one of the players from Hill. It's looking to get that revive in. But, oh, you probably should have focused on the fight instead of getting that heal on. Now down to just the 1 player, which is X-Baby. And it's looking like it's almost over. You gotta run. You gotta run. You gotta run. That nade provides some cover. They didn't come up the step. Noticing that nade. Oh, I was trying to get up on that roof, but Laggy Sports coming in from behind does take him out. And this is where things now begin to get interesting. Lag Esports turning the sights onto Hale. Hale as a team is really doing well, by the way. Hale is doing well. Hale, they're doing well. They're doing well. I want to see a fight coming down between Hale Esports I'm going to see a fight coming down between Hale Esports and Sincerity. Alright, the ladies on ice are pretty much getting into that zone, but it does look like TP is in a whole lot of trouble as well. It is just left with Don't Cry taking on some shots from a distance. A couple of the players have gotten taken out as they did try to make their way into that zone. It's just left with Cry. Steroid's been taken down. Pretty much getting tapped from several different regions as well. But it does look like the ladies from Ice have found themselves in some trouble as well, as they have pulled up onto that region where UAE's at. They're trying to get into that zone. Nanim does get taken down. It is pretty much war at this particular point in time as the several different teams look to make their way into that zone. Ooh. But UAE coming in from behind, getting a knock onto the ladies from Ice. And this is where things now begin to get really deadly. SimG. Is that a lady's name, SimG? Or is that a guy in their team who's a simp? I'm just saying, what's in everybody's mind? Alright, TP down to the one player, which is 0. Ooh. Ooh. They've been dealt with. They've been annihilated. Sent out of the game. Sent back into the lobby. Come back. Try again later. Miss call. Alright. Yeah. Sean said noob don't drop quotes. Yeah. Ah, sorry. Whew. Alright guys, my breathing is stopping. Do let me know if there's any. I'm not even gonna lie, this code here is amazing. It's crazy and scary sometimes. Woo! Alright. Hill doing well for themselves, but does look like they're backing away from that fight versus Vibe Gaming. We've got a fight against the Dark Ninjas right here. So they do decide to just pull away from that one, as Dark Ninjas are down to just 2 players left. But it is DT versus Lag, and that is definitely something that you do want to see. They've got to get into that zone, but DT's holding it down right now. Let's turn our sides back onto the guys from Dark Ninjas. We're getting pushed by Hale. Oh, Fenny, boy, those shots are not connecting. You can do better than that. Gamer trying as much as possible to hold them back. He's got stress. Was pretty much just deciding to get into that vehicle. I'm not sure what the plan is from Stress, but my nigga, your teammate could do with your support. Ooh, right there on the kill feed. You can see the ladies from Ice pretty much getting tagged up from several different corners. Doesn't look like Hill is going to be pushing up onto this one. Let's see how it goes. DT turning their sights onto Hill. Sending some shots onto them. But it is party after party at every single corner. It does look like Lag Esports are turning their sights onto several different teams. They got to make their way into that zone. They're pretty much getting taken down, as they pretty much have 2 players down right now. They got to make their way in. There's also DT in front of them. They're fighting. They're fighting really hard to stay in this game. But that was really tough. That was really tough from Lag Esports. Trying as much as possible to hold this down. There's also Hill. There's also Hill who is in this mix right here. Oof. All right. You can see that nade coming down, but 007 has sights on Storm, and can he take him down? Ooh, the Storm does get taken down, but not by 007. Does look like Lag Esports were able to get that revive onto the one player who was down previously while they were trying to make their way into that zone. So they're still holding it really strong right here. DT King is one of the players. He's just chilling at the edge of that zone right there while his teammates were fighting it out. They've been able to get that res on. But Rash also does get taken down by Fantasy. This is where things now begin to get tough. I'm not sure if he shouldn't just get that knock right there. Shouldn't you be getting that knock onto that player? There was a player. He had like a clear sight on. Okay, he decided it was probably better for him to pull up onto 007 and take him down. Ooh, but yeah, I do feel like he could have taken out that player first of all. But he decided not to, and that came back to bite him. But Fenny does get taken down by Fantasy. Oh my goodness. It is like party after party at several different corners. Zero does get taken down, and they got to make their way into that zone. Oof. UAE on the other end have been in a couple of fights right here versus Insidious. Inspector roasting himself. He's roasted himself. He's roasted himself. Cooking himself like a barbecue. Oh my goodness. And we're going to see Lag Esports capitalize on this. Ooh, but just check that out. That actually did come to bite them. As Inspector does get taken out. He roasted himself. And he does actually get taken out right now. Right now we're in a 3v2, but they got to get up Madara if they want to even things out. And speedometer is also down, so it's pretty much just young for the guys from Insidious. Lag Esports is really looking strong right here. Ooh. Zero does get taken down by Sahil. So Lag Esports is down to just the one guy. Ooh, they've been able to get that knock right there. So UAE are still battling it out on this one. They've been able to take out Lag Esports. And UAE, just as we said, one of the teams that were definitely touted to do well in this competition, actually now win this particular game. But just take a look at the amount of kills that Lag Esports had. Can you do the math faster than I can? I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. Okay, they had 19 kills. 19 kills to the name Lag Esports had. So definitely we're probably going to be seeing them sitting on the top of that leaderboard right there. But UAE, really impressive work for them coming back in this game and finishing with 12 kills to their name. Insidious, who probably didn't have that great a game in the first one, coming in third place right there, same as foul play. Let's just scroll through a couple of teams right here and see how they did. Alright, so we're going to be taking a break. We'll be right back with another game. We still got 2 games in this one, so don't go nowhere. Do remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe. We'll be right back in a couple of moments. Alright, don't go nowhere. I'll see you soon. Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? I hope you guys have been having fun. Okay, I hope you've had fun so far. Now that we're down to our third game of the night, it's the second to the last game. We've seen Lag Esports pretty much just stomp things out. Okay, we've seen them just go crazy, go wild, and now we're on to our second game of the night. UAE also putting up the kind of performance that we do hope to see from them, as they did come in first place in that last game. So it was amazing to see. If you guys want to check out several different lobbies, you can just head on to the Discord server and go to the channel that talks about the holiday special. I probably will put up but pretty much almost everybody here is pretty much on the Discord server anyways. So yeah, let me see. I want to just call out some teams, I want to call out some teams, but as well, I don't want to miss any fights. I don't want to miss anything, because Sandhawk is a very dangerous something. A lot of guys seem to be heading towards this region. Tomorrow, Crowns is going to be streaming tomorrow, by the way. Just so you know. So do make sure you catch Crowns. Okay? Do make sure you catch him right there in Lobby B. Tomorrow we're going to see the likes of Active Gaming, Citizens battle it out, Outsiders, as well as Unsullied Army, Trooper, as well as we're going to see Final Verdict, several different teams battling it out. And then in Lobby C, of course, we're going to see Slime 4KT, 7AOK, Foul Play, The Infinity, who were the champions of our previous of the just concluded Zanzi, up against former PMCO champions Slime 4KT, Last Vengeance, Art of Killing, who did really well in the previous Zanzi as well, Help Create Addiction, several different teams. So I mean, I can't mention everybody's names, but you can find out all of that information right on the Discord channel. And yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. All right, let's turn our sights to this and see where it happen. Ooh, but Stair does get taken down. Gets put to the ground. It does look like Peg is just waiting. He's waiting. Decides to get away from that position. Team Habitual in a whole lot of trouble because they're surrounded by AFL. You've also got Hale behind them. And not all the players are together. They just got two. They got Stingy and Ped sitting down in this position. So they got to retreat a bit. You can see the Mollies coming in. They're trying to get into a position where they can be provided some support. But AFL dealing some huge damage right there as Ped does get taken down. And Venom and Cole putting the work onto them. Lonely pretty much just hitting that jackpot button and getting out of that region. As the AFL do crown themselves the king of that sport right there in Camp Bravo. As they do take that one home, you can see several different teams are just pretty much just holding their different spots. I'm going to turn my sights onto DT, who are not too far away from Lag. It's like it's looking to get into that vehicle. DT came into this game. Okay, they do have a 4-man squad. It just looked like they didn't have, although Rash is far away from them. And you can already see the shots popping out right there between Lag Esports and DT Storm, trying to get into a position where he can join in on that fire and send some shots onto Lag Esports. He's a couple of shots onto Zero, who was pretty much on half HP at that particular moment, but it wasn't able to connect his shot. Does look like the guys from DT are pretty much just gonna leave that. Lag Esports are just gonna leave that position. Now a lot of times you see Lag Esports running away from the fight, but that's exactly what happened right there as the guys from DT forced them away from her team, and now they will have to pretty much just go on and loot somewhere else. All right. How y'all doing? How y'all loving this? How y'all loving this? All right, so someone's saying Sincerity coming in with a full team. So that is definitely going to be a game changer. Hey guys, do remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe. Send the stream. Okay, someone should just do me a favor. Share the stream out to more people. I know usually our streams usually go on. Some people just, go off, especially during this stages of the game. But do remember to share that stream out to as much people as possible. And let's get things cracking. I do see Ice. I do believe they're next to Vibe Gaming. I'm not too sure. I do think I saw Vibe. So yes, it is Vibe versus Ice. And we're about to see things rolling. Merely getting the heal up from Simp. I do believe that is Ice. Who was the person who said their name is Ice on the stream? I'm not sure exactly who that was. But anyways, I'm just going to call Simp. And I don't know how you can be a simp. And well, actually, you can be a simp on the lady. But ooh, that nade! That nade just bouncing on top of Benny, but not able to get a knock. But that just seemed at that particular moment in time like they were gonna get a knock on that one. You do not want to stay on the fight in San Hall for way too long. But we're curious to see who actually does get another knock between these two teams and is able to make that decision to get that push. Iceman, Red Dot, Kenny, and Clint, they're all just waiting for that one opportunity. But exactly like we said, you don't want to stay on the fight for way too long. Sim G moving away from that spot, running away from one and getting into some trouble against the guys from TP who coming up from behind were able to take that knock and get that finish. Exactly what we talk about a lot of times. You don't want to linger on fights like this for way too long. Let's just turn our sights onto Insidious, who is not too far away from Sincerity, but Traitor does get taken down. I'm trying as much as possible to stay with as much fights as I can. One player has been taken down from each team right here. I'm not sure if the ladies from Sincerity are going to be pushing up onto this one, but it does look like it. Vindog, Willie, and Cole about to make that move. Can Traitor and his team hold them back? We spoke about Traitor in the previous game. He's one of those players who does definitely have that potential to do a lot better than he probably has. He's just trying to find a better position, trying to be really sneaky. And this particular point in time, gets himself down. Vindog actually does get taken down by Young. Traitor stepping it up right there and getting that finish. Sincerity being held off right here by Insidious. Oh, you can see Willie cooking up that nade, sending to Traitor's position. But, Willie actually does get one knock. And does get a finish onto Traitor. Alright. Things are dangerous. But Pika Baby and Young will be looking to come in here and get that finish. And Young definitely does that. Sincerity Esports does get taken out of the game. With turn outside back onto the ladies from Ice, who were in some trouble. They're pretty much in a stalemate versus Vibe Gaming. None of them have made the move. So we had to switch right there, go into another fight. Let's turn our sights onto Search and Destroy, who are not too far away from TP as well. So we're about to get things going. We're about to get rolling. Do remember to share out the stream to as much people as possible. Hit that like and hit that subscribe. Tell people it's going down. Go and call your friends. Tell them it's going down. They should come and see how Search and Destroy are being destroyed by TP. Whew. Alright, it's about to go down. Alright, TP is about to make that move. Do you see the guys, Inspector? Ooh, but was that a drop shot coming in from steroids? They do get another knock right there. TP coming in with the aggression right there. Getting himself a whole lot of kills. And this is exactly what you do expect. Turn our sights onto UAE. As they did turn their sights onto the rest of the players from Insidious. Young trying to find a way to rotate and get that revive onto Pika Baby. Under Pika Baby. He needs to Pika Baby. Is he going to just JP run away from that spot? I'm not sure. Alright. So he couldn't get that revive onto Pika Baby. Pretty much just be rotating away from that spot. Getting into the zone is pretty much the priority right now. But the ladies on Ice and Vibe Gaming are still in a stalemate. Still holding it down, so we're curious to see where the next zone is going to. Where's lagging spots, by the way? Okay, they're just holding up at that breach. They have some sights onto TP. Fantastic laying down. This is a very, very wicked stance. Let's lay down and say no to recoil. Lag want to bam bam. They want to chill with the big boys. That's how the thing go. Alright, that zone shifting again, but as DT have the zone predictions, as they do get themselves into that zone again. Remember, they were holding that central spot in the Mirama game, and they're pretty much holding a good spot again in this one. Alright, at some point, you guys have got to get up. You guys have got to attack. You've got to make the move. At some point, it's got to happen. It's inevitable. You're trying to make their way into the zone as well. They've also got to be careful. TP's not too far away from them. They might be able to put in some shots. Dunkra actually does get taken down by Sahil. It does look like Vibe Gaming and Ice may be going at it after all. Kenny's getting revived right there. Oh, took them down. Whoa, that was actually Salma. Wait, what? I'm not even sure. Oh, Medic trying to get into the building. Melik OP takes down Iceman. And it's just left with Clint. It's just left with Clint. Money getting another finish right there onto red dot. And Melik is waiting as Clint is shacking all the Ogogoro. Waiting for the time when he can actually get into that zone. Maybe he wants to rotate away from that spot where Melik is at, but there's also Benny that he needs to be careful of. Salmo has been taken back into the lobby, so we'll be curious to see how this one does play out. They're pretty much surrounding Clint right now. And Benny is on that move. Benny does get taken out. But Melik to the rescue. As Melik does put in the work. Melik actually got 3 kills in that one. Stun outside onto lag. So it does look like they are taking up some shots onto TP. But lag is in trouble right now because UAE is turning their sights onto them as well. And this is where it now begins to get interesting. As it is UAE putting up onto this position where Lag Esports is at. And ooh, 1-9 getting a knock. Madara is able to fight back, but Fantasy is doing the work as well. He gets 1 knock. Ooh, but they do take them down. He did put up a strong fight in that particular one. It did reduce Spectre's HP. At some point in time, I actually did feel like he was going to take him out. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, so we're down to 7 different teams before this game is done. And Lag Esports have been taken out by pretty much the rivals of the lobby. As UAE puts in the work. Puts in the work right here. The zone taking out one of the players, or I do believe one of the players from AFL, but Kyra right there getting a knock onto Melik. I do believe that was the last player for Ice. And takes out Melik from the game. So several teams now be looking to rotate in. I do think, I'm not sure what Young is the last player for Insidious. Looking to make it into the zone pretty much with no vehicle. Can I say sauce? I'm not sure what is sauce, but okay. Alright. So we're pretty much down to 6 teams left. As you can see, UAE sitting in strong with a full team. DT haven't gotten into much fights or any fights. They haven't taken out anyone, but they're still sitting down with a full squad. The Spartans are doing well for themselves. Boyka, they're still sitting down with a full squad, and Boyka's got himself 5 kills so far. So they've been doing well. They've got a spot in that zone also. Now we're going to see a fight coming down between them and UAE. The Spartans are one team that has been doing really well. And Boyka does look like a player who is on fire. He's ready to go. He's moving like he's the Alagbara. He has 5 kills. He knows that he's the guy. He's the boss. He's the Igwe. He's the king. He's chilling. They've got 8 kills to themselves. They're down and up to the top 6. Alright, you got AFL just moving right across. DT right there. Someone's got to be careful. The 2 players from AFL around him. Solo and Venom are the 2 players left. Woo! Don't Rash just get a knock right there onto Solo. And it's just Venom left. He's got to find a way to make it into that zone. There's several different players around him, and Storm does have an angle on him. Storm does take him out, sends him back into that lobby, and they can now turn their sights into the zone as well, as they do try as much as possible to make it in. Try to get that angle for themselves, but ooh, the players from SP do take them out, as the Spartans are doing really well for themselves. The Spartans so far have gotten themselves 10 kills. They're trying as much as possible to keep boycotting this game. Alright, DT trying to make those rotations. They've got the players from UAE. They're trying to creep up into that zone. We're down to the last 3 teams of the game. It is DT, it is the Spartans, it is UAE. Inspector does get a knock, but he's all the way in the blue, but he's still getting knocks. He's still putting in damage. He will fight till the end. Lixin does get another knock as well, but you gotta be careful about this man. Boycott putting in the work and does get another knock right there. Inspector getting the finish right there. Boycott carrying his teammates into a better position. But Inspector putting in the work from a distance, getting finishes. And SB, they're looking strong. They're looking like a team that can actually take this one home if they do play their cards right. It is pretty much a 3v1v1, and it's down to how they do play this. Boycott being really strong for his team so far, as he's gotten himself 6 kills so far. I do believe this knock onto Rash is actually his knock. So we'll see how it actually does go. He does have 2 players who don't have the zone, actually. He's got Sahil. He's got the Archer, who are in that zone. UAE have done well for himself in this one. But Sahil gets 1 knock. Can we see? Are we going to see a wipe? Are we going to see a wipe coming in? Are we going to see a wipe? Are we going to see it? Are we going to see it? Is this going to be one of those times? Is this one of those moments? Is this one of those moments? Ooh! 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 But it wasn't. It wasn't. As Boyka and Co do really well for themselves. The Spartans getting themselves 14 kills. 14 kills in that game. Doing really well for themselves. UAE coming in a good spot again in this game. So I mean we can't really say that the lobby has been bossed by one team or not, but definitely the Spartans are one of those teams to look out for, as they're coming in with a different vibe. This isn't the foul play of those days, man. They are graduated. They are now Spartans. They're doing really well for themselves right there. And I'll just scroll through a couple of kills so you can see it yourself. Lag Esports, who took away the first game and came in second in the last game, now finished with 8 plays with not as much kills as they had in previous games. They got taken out by UAE, so that was a really cool game. We're going into our final game of the night, and I'll see you in a couple of moments.
tillbaks i tid, göra om allt igen och förstå ser det som ett allt, det är dig jag vill wifa. De här yardis, de vill ju bara dra ner oss, men du är fett och vanlig. På det jag lägger all min tid, jag vill ha det. Du får mig känna safety, jag kan nog ner det baby, och jag kommer aldrig ändra mig. Aldrig kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än det. Aldrig kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Jag vet det bara life om igen och jag vet det bara ta sin tid. Jag vet det bara life och igen och stay with me please. Jag vet det bara life om igen och jag vet det bara ta sin tid. Jag vet det bara life och igen och stay with me please. Du lägger till, du är där för mig. Jag svär mitt liv kretsar runt dig baby. Du bär på mina bebek så att när jag visionerar vår framtid. Låt mig hålla dig baby, hey, kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Aldrig kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Jag vet det bara life om mig aldrig. Jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life och en och stay with me. Jag vet det bara life om mig aldrig. Jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life och en och stay with me.
Dress to impress, no stress, though they're waiting. I keep them waiting. Makeup on fleek, high heels, ripped jeans, they're all waiting. I'm on my way. Looking in the mirror at myself like who that? Swag on 1,000 and my girls got my back. We just wanna party, call me tequila shawty. We just wanna party, yeah. You can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it. Ooh, baby, I know I turn you on. You can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it. Ooh, baby, I know I turn you on. When my friends pull around and they got the top down, on our way, we're on our way. Turn that music up, you know we don't give a what. On our way, we're on our way. Pull up to the party like my name is the life. Tension so thick, you could cut with a knife. Ask me how I do that, been fly since way back. Ask me how I do that, yeah. You can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it. Ooh, baby, I know I turn you on. You can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it. Ooh, baby, I know I turn you on. You can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it. Ooh, baby, I know I turn you on. Hands to the sky if you feelin' a vibe. We ain't gonna stop for nothing. Put your hands to the sky if you catchin' a vibe. We ain't gonna stop for nothing. Yeah, you can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it. Ooh, baby, I know I turn you on. You can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it. Ooh, baby, I know I turn you on.
Yeah, no, you ain't no Vertigo. You're not like the others, no. No changing behaviors. Not sure how to act around you. So colorful and bright, yeah. I wanna be a 9 to 5. You made me come alive, babe. I wanna be the time of your life. Come change my life just for a while. Come alive, let's go for a ride. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else. Making it happen, yeah. Cause you're a winner. I'm not gonna fall down. But this ain't my final ride. Drinking any in the corner. I don't wanna be alone. Hey, sitting looking like a loser.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We're down to our final game of the night. It has been a whole lot of fun. Oh, wow. The sound from... Does this... Oh, shit. Two sounds were actually playing. Wow. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, so we're getting into our final game of the night. It's a Vikendi. It's a Vikendi map. It's a Vikendi game. And Vikendi is one of those maps that, I mean, my heart is always beating whenever I'm playing Vikendi because, back when I used to play Vikendi, because it's one of those maps that, like, teams can just shoot you from anywhere, any angle. Like, man, like, there isn't much to work with. But anyways, the Spartans taking home that last game, being incredible, doing very well for themselves. They certainly have stepped things up a notch and gotten themselves a whole lot more kills. Thanks, Victor from Habitual, for being on board with us right here. Alright, 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 alright. Not every single team made it to this last one. I do feel like sometimes some teams give up, but don't give up. Don't give up. Keep playing. It's all about the fun. Whether you've done well or not, just keep going. Just keep pushing. It's all about fun. Like I feel like a lot of times people are just like, I'm not doing as well as I thought. You still have a chance to come back on Thursday, and do well again. So don't give up. Just keep going. Keep going. Okay? Keep going. Okay. Just keep it up. Keep it up. Alright, anyways. I do hope you guys have had as much fun as you could have today. Someone said, bro, the game is kicking us already. Please start. That was Salma on Discord. Anyways. It is what it is. Ooh, Pablo does get taken out right there by Pika Baby from Insidious. Zone already shifting right there. As you can see, there's Wahala in several different places. You got SP versus Insidious, and you got Lag versus DT. SP, who did win the last game. Up against Insidious right here. But Boyka trying to throw them nades onto Pika Baby's position. I'm not sure this position is a better one than the one you were in before, mate. Well, I do love what I see from a lot of teams. It does look like a lot of teams have stepped it up. They stepped up their gameplay. They stepped up the way they play. And they've been doing really, really, really well for themselves. Tomorrow, by the way, it's gonna be Crowns. It's gonna be Crowns. It's gonna be streaming. So to make sure you join us. You join us tomorrow. Ooh, well, Rash stepping it up, coming into that position exactly where where Insidious and Cole are. It does look like they left their position and they've now moved up onto Insidious. They've taken, it does look like they did take out Traitor. I do hope I did not jinx Traitor. He's not had that great a day. Alright, several different teams will now be looking to get themselves into that zone. Where's UAE, by the way? UAE is not so far away from these guys. Not too far. Let's take a look at. Let's see. Everyone's just hopping into the vehicle. They're long away from that zone, and you know how it is sometimes in Vikendi. You know, there are a lot of buildings to occupy, but you got to be really careful. All right. Oh, speedometer. Pablo does come in with the support and does take out speedometer. They're down to just Young. Maybe Young should have provided some support to speedometer at that particular point in time, but he couldn't. He does come out right now and takes out Pablo. Oh, don't turn your back. Don't turn your back. It goes into the water. He has gone back into hiding. But you can't hide forever. This is pretty much. This is Super Story. They're going to die anyways. Alright, so the Spartans doing really well for themselves. Taking out Insidious from the game. Sending them home, sending them back into the lobby. They've gotten 3 kills so far. Do remember they were the guys who won the previous game. And let's see how they do in this one. There are a lot of buildings to work with in Vikendi, as we do know. A lot of people don't like that sometimes. That's why some people, don't like Vikendi as one of those maps you can play. But it's fun to play in classics. Really fun for me, though. Not about y'all. But anyways, we do see the ladies some eyes driving not so far away from TP. Gotten themselves, I do believe, some build. Well, I'm not really sure what's happening there. They stuck? I'm not sure. Right, but it does look like Anonym is driving really close to the position where TP is at. I'm expecting some shots. That's exactly what Anonym was waiting for. So Nani just decides to leave that position. And because there's so many builders to work with, we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to really wait. Wait it out. I hope you guys have had fun today. It's just the beginning. We're still going to see a whole lot of teams. Tomorrow is going to be Crowns who's going to be streaming. And we're going to see some great stuff coming down from them. So yeah, let's go. Dun 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 dun. Eh. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. De. Something with the sound. I think there's this feedback like I'm gonna get a call or something. Not sure what it is. I hope you guys are not hearing that. I'm not sure where that weird sound is coming from, but there's this weird in-game sound. I'm not sure where that was from, but I do hope you guys weren't hearing that. It was really loud on my side. Like really, really loud. Like painfully loud. But it's gone now, so yay. I can breathe a bit. Several different teams have impressed me today. I'll say Hale. I'll say the Spartans. They've really stepped it up a notch and showed that they're not joking. They're not here to play. You know, they're here to get things rolling, and that's exactly what they're doing. Alright, so we're getting into those final spots within that zone. Just taking a look at it right now, we do see several different teams such as Esports, UAE are pretty much just up against the team Search and Destroy. Will they be making a push right now? They haven't. The zone pretty much shifting around where several different teams are already situated right now. UAE might be making that push onto Search and Destroy if they can get another knock onto them. Curious to see who actually does take this one home. We still got about 10 teams left in this lobby. And just like you guys know of, of a candy game, it's always like this. It's always, distant fights until it gets very violent in that final circle. So who you guys thinking is going to really bust things out tomorrow? I mean, we've seen today, we've seen how it goes. Go down and check the lobby for tomorrow, and let's see who is going to be busting things out. Are we gonna see my very own guys from Active Gaming, coming out and doing really well? Or are we gonna see several different teams? All the teams do well. I'm gonna just list out some of the guys in that lobby for tomorrow that we're gonna see. We do have Bun AF, Raptors, Citizens, Wild Breed. It's been a long time that I heard them being called Wild Breed. But Sixth Generation, Spaza, Volt Africa, Sidemen, Blackjack Esports. That's another team that's pretty much in that T1 category. From Mars, Just Play, The Great Outsiders, Psycho, Tropa Marimbondo, Unsolid Army, Elite Assassins, and Final Verdict. All going to be battling it out. There is a fight coming down between Lag Esports and DT. Will they be making that push? It does look like it. As a Doozy Fantasy getting into a vehicle. They might be making that push. Search and Destroy and UA as well in a fight. Does look like it's just in that distant fight coming down between them. DT has been able to get that revive. Not allowing Lag make that push. They did want to push up onto them, but they were able to get the revive just in time. Ooh. The knock coming in from Lixin to Gani, taking him down. Ooh, Fantasy's got to be careful. He's trying to maneuver his way out of that position. That it's getting really dangerous. I don't think I like Vikendi though. I'm gonna be honest. Like for playing classics, like it feels like it's a really good map, but maybe just maybe competitively, it's not fun to watch. Like because there are a whole lot of buildings. Like team, people can just like stay in buildings, and just yeah, I don't feel like it's fun to watch for competition. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I just that's probably how I feel. Like it's not fun to watch in a competition, anyways. But I may be wrong. And I do leave that do give me that grace, alright, to be wrong, you know. Is getting a knock right there onto Boyka. Several different teams around this region right now. The next one is going to determine a lot of things. You got the guys from Hill who are pretty much just stopping. They're pretty much just saving the Spartans right now, because the only reason why UAE is pretty much not pushing up onto that position where the Spartans are is because of Hale. If they try to do that, Hale could get a couple of knocks right there from that flank position which they are at. So it does make it difficult. And there's also Vibe Gaming, who might be coming into that mix as well. But now they've all got to just pack up their bags and get into that zone. This is where things will become interesting, because you got 9 teams, not a lot of buildings to work with. And that's where things now begin to get really, really spicy. As you can see, all of these teams will be looking to make their way into that spot. You already got a Hill finding a building, but getting taken down right there as the Spartans do get a knock right there. Baby's got to be really careful. There's a couple of players from UAE just around them. Whew. Nope, Hill Daddy does get taken down. Gani does get knocked. Like Esports looking really bad at this particular point in time. They've got to get the revives. We're down to just the one team. UAE is also in this mix. Sahil putting them shots onto the vehicle, but he's got to get into a vehicle himself. He does do that. Sun outside onto SB, who I do believe is up against Like Esports. Oh, this is a really tough one. It's just down to Pablo. He was able to actually get a knock. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I thought he was gonna get 2. I thought he was gonna get 2 knocks there. Alright, Like Esports still somehow hanging in on this one. Hanging into this fight. You do have on this other end Vibe Gaming. Now down to just the one player. Did that nade go? Alright, so UAE. Now we've got to find a way to make it into the zone. But we've got Like Esports in front of them. Sahil trying to get a flank position. See if he can do some damage from an angle. But Like Esports, who looked like they were going to get taken out of the game earlier on. Storm asks if this is game 3. No, this is actually the game 4. This is the last game of the day. This is the last game of the day. Hey, Crowns. What's up? What's up? Crowns to OP. Crowns is going to be streaming tomorrow. I've said that a couple of times. So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to be able to sit back, relax, and watch as Crowns does his thing and brings you guys the vibes. You know what it is. You know what time it is. All right, there is the one player. With them. Ooh, Salma getting a knock and finish right there to a player from TP. I'm not sure where the last TP player is. Or where they, okay, they're around them. And then Zero trying to get that heal. Oof. Man, I missed something crucial. I feel like Melik just roasted the last two players from TP, and I missed it. I feel so bad. Like the sports have been absolutely dominating today. They got themselves 6 kills, and they're also down to the last 4, and they're just popping up several different players, sending them shots onto DT. Does look like they've taken out 2 players, but damage is being done by Lixon. It's pretty low. That zone does actually take him down right there. I do believe DC is down to the last player, who's Acha. His health is really low, and he does get taken out. So once again, we do have UAE and Lag, and these are the 2 teams that we did expect to see dominating today, and they're doing well. They're doing well. They're doing well. Oh my goodness. Be curious to see what that leaderboard is going to look like at the end of the day. But Lag is looking really strong right here. It's a 2v4. It is Madara and Sahil versus Lag. By the way, I've always had this question though. Is this the Nigerian Madara? Or it's another Madara? I'm just curious. I don't know. If it is the Nigerian Madara, I'll be very impressed. Regardless, he's a good player, so yeah. Ooh. Alright, so Madara trying to get into that zone. He's able to make it into a good spot. Not sure exactly what Sahil's plans would be, but ooh, he does get taken down. And it does look like it's going to be left to Madara to try to salvage this game and bring something out of it after all. But he does get taken down. And that will be the end of the game for today, as we do see Lag Esports get that second winner chicken dinner of the day. GG's to Lag Esports, GG's to UAE coming in second place, and then the Ice Ladies, who came in third place. It has been an amazing day. It has been cool. I've had fun. I hope you have as well, as I have had fun. My throat is pretty much just cracking at this particular point in time, but it has been fun. It has been great. I'll see you guys in maybe on the 4th day, because I think Crown's gonna stream tomorrow and next. All right. So thanks for being on board with us. I'll see you guys at the next one. Tomorrow is gonna be Crowns streaming Lobby B. We'll see you then. Bye bye. I hope you had fun, Sha.
You know,